students, today we are going to read a book titled Peanut Butter and Jelly. This book was written by Thea Franklin, and on the front I can see a photograph. That's a picture taken with a real camera. So there's no illustrator. Sometimes that's a clue that the book might be nonfiction. This is a nonfiction book. You learn from nonfiction books. There is no character, setting, no beginning, no middle, no end. This book is one where we learn information. The title gives us a clue to the topic. The topic is what the book is all about. What do you think this book will be about? Well, the title is Peanut Butter and Jelly, and the photograph shows children. What are they doing? I see jelly, I see peanut butter, I see bread. I see knives. What are they doing? What are they making? What could this book be about? Let's find out. Peanut Butter and Jelly by Thea Franklin. This is a table of contents. Nonfiction books have a table of contents in the front. How peanut butter is made is on page 4. How jelly is made is on page 10. There's a chart on page 15 about how peanut butter and jelly are made. A chart is a nonfiction text feature that helps us learn our information. It has some of our key details in a different way. It's not just words and sentences underneath of pictures. There's a recipe for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich on page 16. A recipe is a set of directions on how to cook or make something. It tells us how to. Have you ever wondered where peanut butter and jelly come from? Peanut butter is made from peanuts. Peanuts grow on plants. Peanuts grow underground. First, people pick the peanuts. So here's a farm, and the peanuts are growing under the ground. This is a peanut farmer. He has picked the peanuts. That's what they have to do first. Next, or second, the peanut shells are removed. The peanuts are roasted in a big oven. So they have to take the shells off. That's what happens next. They're using words first, next, to help us know what order they happen in. You can't take the shells off before you get them out from the ground. So first you pick the peanuts, next you take the shells off. Third, or next, so we're using the word then. So we did first, next, then. Some people use first, second, third. They're using first, next, and then. There's the word then. Then the peanuts are ground into peanut butter. The peanut butter is poured into jars. I love how the photograph goes with the text. The sentence says, then the peanuts are ground into peanut butter. The peanut butter is poured into jars. And that's what the photograph shows us. The picture or photograph always goes with the text. It helps us understand the text. Finally, the peanut butter is ready to eat. Some people use the word last. So you can say first, next, then, last. You could say first, next, then, finally. There are words that help us know what order things happen in. They're important words when you're telling somebody how to do something. This page shows us grapes. This is what grapes look like on the tree or on the vine, on their plant. Jelly is made from fruit, such as grapes. Grapes grow on vines. First, people pick the grapes. Next, the grapes are pressed. It means they're pushed down on. They are pressed to remove the juice. So they squeeze all the juice out of the grapes. Then the grape juice is cooked. Sugar is added to the hot juice. Finally, the juice and sugar get thick and cool into jelly. Here's our chart that we were talking about. So, a chart is a nonfiction text feature that helps us learn our information or our key details without always using all of the words that we usually use on a page. How Peanut Butter is Made is the title for this chart. We still have our word first, we still have our word next, we still have our word then, and we still have our word finally. So they're still giving us our sequencing words, our words that tell the order: first, next, then, and finally. First, what do they have to do? They have to pick the peanuts. Next, they have to take the shells off. Then, they make the peanut butter and put it into jars. Finally, the peanut butter is ready to eat. Here's a second chart. How Jelly is Made is the title for this chart. We still have our sequencing words: first, next, then, and finally. First, the grapes are picked. Next, they're pressed. That's when they squeeze all the juice out. Then, the juice is cooked and they add sugar. Finally, they cool it and it thickens and it's ready to eat. On the last page of our book, we had our recipe, just like it told us we would on the table of contents. So, the title for this recipe is Peanut Butter and Jelly Sandwich. They're going to teach us how to make one. Here are the supplies or the materials that we will need to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You'll need peanut butter. You'll need jelly. You will need 2 slices of bread, and you need a knife. Step 1, or first, spread peanut butter on 1 slice of bread. So if this was my slice of bread right here, I would have to spread peanut butter onto the slice of bread. My next step, or step 2, is spread jelly on the other slice of bread. So here's my other slice of bread, and here's my jelly. I'm going to spread jelly onto it. So now I have a piece of bread with peanut butter, and I have a piece of bread with jelly. So first, spread the peanut butter on 1 slice of bread. Next, spread the jelly on the other slice of bread. Then, put the slices of bread together. Step 4 says take a bite. I'm ready to eat my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Step 5, yum. It's good. Do you know how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Would you be able to tell the steps in the right order? Try telling it across your fingers using words like first, next, then, and last. Or first, next, then, and finally. Thank you for reading this book with me. It tells us how to make peanut butter, it tells us how to make jelly, and it tells us how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.